Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got some things to talk about, man. We got some things to talk about. First, I want to shout out the boy Lord Brunson, man. You know, dropped his head off on me. This thing came in the mail about a week ago. I've been wanting to put up a video, but messed up my phone, and I'm about to get at that in a minute. But shout out to boy Lord Brunson, man. He doing this thing. Go check his YouTube out. Lord_Brunson. Listen, my DM was filled up. Understandably, with y'all Dallas fans. Just so y'all don't think I'm lying, y'all see the phone, it's cracked up, ain't really too much I could do. Let's get it moving there. It ain't really too much that I can do with it. I couldn't post no videos. But I'm back now. New phone, new attitude. You know, I ain't gonna get too much in the Dallas game. I ain't gonna make this video that long because do's and don'ts is coming tomorrow. I break a lot of stuff down tomorrow, but I do want to talk about the what's going on. I don't know what's going on in the locker room. Do I think the locker room is in shambles? No, I really don't. There's fake stories coming out of nowhere. Apparently Howard Eskin from WIP, he apparently kind of lied on Outshine. I'm not too sure. I ain't do my research on that. I've been at work all day. But a lot of people doubting Howie again, saying he won't make a move. I try to get I don't know how many, Eagles fans, concert creators or whatever is in the city, but I try to get a post to the city before I put these videos up. I listen to the radio, be on Instagram, Facebook or whatever, and I try to get a post to the city and let y'all know how I'm feeling, where I'm coming from, and we go from there. And a post to the city right now is, how are we not doing this job? That ain't true. How are we just getting outbidded? The post to the city is, Carson is not a good leader. He don't got the locker room. Dudes are saying that when you see him and you see Aaron Rodgers, he doing this and he's doing that with the team, and there's and stay in circles, and when you see Carson on the sideline, he in that little Microsoft tablet or whatever it is. Well, let me tell you this, right? Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. They only gonna show you're not gonna get that kind of stuff when it comes to Carson, because the media is trying to make Carson look like not a leader, because it's always going to be the conception of the Nick Foles situation. So of course they're never gonna catch him when he's over there celebrating, he's talking to his offensive line. But if you want a Philadelphia Eagles app, and you look at how they break it down, you see he's doing these kind of things, man. The media got y'all brainwashed, right? I'm gonna tell you why. Because we sitting here listening to what dudes is saying, and somebody can come out right now. It's just like in the streets. Somebody can come out right now and say that I did something, right? They can go to the cops and say that I put my hands on them and have a mark and all that on them. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get locked up and questions get asked later. But I'm sitting in that cell knowing I ain't do nothing. So let me tell you what the media does. The media knows that y'all going to have actions and ask questions later. So if they make up a story, I'm not saying all these stories is made up, but we gotta think about this, right? If they make up a story, right, and it's fraudulent, the first thing people is gonna do is believe it, though. It don't matter, especially if it's a story that's pertaining to a story that happened before, like last year with Carson Wentz. Listen, man, don't let the media blind you. We got a big game coming up. I think Howie is going to make a move, but I think he still wants to see what his team is at. There's still a lot of dudes that's hurt. I don't know what the heck is going on with Deshaun Jackson. It's kind of starting to piss me off, because I feel as though this man should been back on the field. I'm not gonna say he should have surgery because I don't know what's going on with that man's body. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with that man's body. Passing the link too, y'all see it. But I don't know what's going on with that man's body, so I can't sit here and judge. Oh, you should have had this surgery. You should have had that surgery. And from what I'm hearing, it's not really a good surgery. They don't come back how they, how they was before. See, what's Deshaun Jackson? He has speed. That is what people fear. Without speed, he's not fair. It's not like he can go up and catch 50-50 balls. It's not like he can run a route tree, but he needs the speed to run a route tree. It ain't like it's crisp like a Julio Jones or even an Odell, which is fast, but they're big and they can run crisper routes. His routes is really not that crisp, but we still got dudes. I think Nigel Bradham, I don't think he's gonna play. Avani Maddox not gonna play again. Do's and don'ts coming on the Bills though, so I'm gonna break that down later, probably tomorrow. I'll put that up tomorrow. But listen, man, we still in it. We ain't going nowhere. We with a game back. We ain't going nowhere, and Dallas' schedule is harder than ours. It gets harder than ours. They got the Patriots on the road. They still got to face the Vikings. They still got to face the Lions at the Lions. So, I'm not saying relax, but once we go on this run, everybody going to hop back on the bandwagon, asking for the license and registration, and it's going to be back to that. Because that's a lot of what fans do. They go with the media when things not going right. Because let me tell you something. If we was winning, all this stuff wouldn't mean nothing. See what I'm saying? But since we losing, this is the problem. We're losing. So everything coming out, and everything that do come out is a problem. If we was winning and these things was coming out, wouldn't be nothing, man. Stop letting the media control what we like about our team. I understand we not winning right now. I understand we just got blown out 2 weeks in a row, and it's a damn shame. But I feel as though if it's a team that can overcome this, it's us, man. It's us. I'm not saying that the Bills is I'm not saying that the Bills should be an easy win, but I am saying that they don't have the offense that the last two teams we just played has. And that's where our problem was. And another thing, we got to stop beating ourselves, man. We put ourselves in that 14 hole. See what I'm saying? Things would a lot different if we ain't fumbled them balls. I said in my do's and don'ts on the Dallas game, don't beat yourself. You cannot beat yourself, man, especially when your team is not. I understand everything not going to be 100% perfect, but you cannot beat yourself when your team is not rocking. When your team rocking out and your team is putting up 40 and 30 and all that kind of stuff, all right, then you can make mistakes. But you can't make mistakes right now, especially when we're 3 and 4. It's time to tighten up, man. Y'all know what it is, y'all. Stay Philly, stay fresh.